Hi Leo, welcome to your first message on this channel. I have a couple other channels that I've already started that are down below if you're interested. One for general messages, there's a twin flame channel, and I'm slowly getting up a channel for each sign in the zodiac. My spirit guides wanted me to start with you, Leo, so I'm excited. I have a lot of Leo in my chart. I'm a Leo moon and rising, so I definitely, I love this energy, and I connect with it strongly. So it makes sense to me that they would want me to start here. But I do believe they're going to be having me start a channel for each of the zodiac signs. So keep an eye out for your other signs in your charts. I also tend to think all of my readings are collective and timeless. If you happen upon a reading that is not one of you or a sign that you particularly resonate with, but the message of that video or the reading, wherever you view it, could still apply to you. If something about that message calls out to you, the title or the cards, whatever it is, that message could be for you too. So if you have no Taurus in your chart that you're aware of, but you see a Taurus message that feels like it's for you, something that really resonates or sounds like what you're going through, click on it. It might not entirely be for you because collective readings, but there will likely be a message there for you if you're drawn to it. So just a little how to take in these readings moment. All of my readings are timeless. All of them are collective. So even if it says it's for this particular group, it can apply to you too if you're not a Leo, but this message came across your feed or whatever, and you felt drawn to click on it. There's likely something here for you, a message for you as well. So I've already pulled the tarot for you, Leo. I'm going to pull some oracle cards on top of that to get a little more guidance, any messages Spirit wants to bring through. But I'm just going to start walking you through what Spirit has brought through already. So this is for a collective of Leos, or just a collective of anyone, collective of people who may be reflecting on a connection. This could be romantic. There's a lot of cups energy here, or not a lot, but the first two cards that came out were cups. And I'm feeling like a majority of you are going to be, your situation is going to be in regards to a romantic connection. But if it is a friendship, family member, whatever it is for you, that's okay too. It can still apply. That's just the overall pattern I'm getting. It is someone that you have a strong soul connection with, though. It's someone that either you've known for a long time in this life, or you just feel like you've known them a long time. This is someone you've definitely connected with in a past life. But in this life, the way you'll recognize who I'm speaking about is because they feel like home. But it's like when the connection started, you had a very strong, like, spiritual tie to each other, or emotional. There was this pull, this energetic pull to each other. You could have a lot of things in common, or nothing in common, but it sort of works together. It's something like that. Or at least that's how it appeared in the beginning. Like there's friendship behind whatever this is. So this isn't a connection that was strictly sexual by any means. But it did go sour. It did not. Either it already has ended, or you're in this period where you don't know whether to continue trying in it or to end it. In particular, this is for a group that has experienced like I feel like there's like a specific moment, something that either you or they did that affected the connection, within the connection, that created an imbalance. And it put one of you in a very dark place. It could be both of you that's in this energy. But I'm feeling, whoever took the action, I'm feeling like you are very much in this energy. I feel like this is speaking about you in particular. It put you in this Queen of Swords energy. It put you in this Nine of Swords energy. It put you in this Five of Pentacles energy. It created this imbalance, this injustice. It's going to be a little different for all of you, but there was a moment that changed things, that turned this connection upside down, that took it from this place that felt comfortable and like home and like you've known each other for forever, and it flipped it upside down. So this could be a karmic soulmate, someone who was just meant to come into your life to help you evolve spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I mean, everyone you interact with is doing that to a degree, but there are some that are meant to say and some that are not. And use your own intuition and discernment when deciding all aspects of your life. If you are going to cut someone out of your life or continue working with them, that should be your choice. So if your intuition is really driving you in one direction or the other, but this reading says the opposite, and there's just something in you that's like, no, that doesn't feel right for me, then ignore the reading. Do what's right for you. Okay, your intuition knows best. And even if it's fear that leads you to go in the opposite direction of what is recommended in this reading, I feel like it's still all for a reason. Anytime you make a decision, it's going to grow you in some way. So if you basically this reading, I feel, is recommending that you move on from this connection. There's like this stalemate going on where, like, I feel like both of you know, it's like you're both aware of what's happening in the connection, but no one's doing anything about it. You're just existing in this state. You may not be interacting with each other. You may be like, you could be separated. If this is a romantic connection or a marriage, you could be separated after whatever this incident was, and just saying that you're planning to work through it, but you haven't really spoken yet, or your conversations just aren't going anywhere helpful, healing anyway. But it is this, it's like you're stuck in this place, this in between, where a decision needs to be made to move forward together or to move on. Your spirit guides want to get you out of this energy, out of this, it's like extreme mental distress. You could be feeling, like unworthy, but not that you actually believe you're unworthy, but this person made you feel that way. Like, I'm getting, you're coming through as a High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, so you're very intuitive, you're very perceptive. So I think you know that you're worthy. But I think it's just they brought you into this energy and in your physical realm, and it's like you haven't like shifted out of this energy. yeah, there's some healing that needs to be done, and some release, some you know, it's the kind of energy where you may just be going over and over this in your mind, but not to fix it, like because you're upset with them, like I can't believe this person would do this to me. How could they do this to me? Like, what did I do to deserve this? Like that sort of energy, like just replaying the situation in your mind. But Spirit's saying it's not going to change the situation. Action needs to be taken here to actually change the situation. I mean, yeah, whatever this was, I forgot these three cards were over here, but this is just clarifying this energy. We have the Tower, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Cups. So whoever you're dealing with, they were wearing a mask, or you were wearing a mask with someone, and this blew up. You know, take it as it resonates. Be honest with yourself. But I am getting that for most of the collective watching, this is someone you're dealing with. You know, maybe it never really was. This Ten of Cups, Six of Cups energy. Maybe that was all an illusion. And they were a karmic, they were always this karmic energy. They were just meant to come into your life to help you learn, evolve. I heard to find your self-worth, to fully realize your self-worth, and that it doesn't depend on another. So you might believe, you know that you're worthy, but there could have been this, you know, this little bit of resistance left that was like, I'm worthy if I have this, if I experience this, if somebody wants me in this way. So there could have been a little bit of that left that needed healing, or that does need healing. Spirit wants you to put it into this energy, this Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles energy. I almost had Five of Cups, so they're you may be feeling regret too, like just like why did I get into this situation in the first place? How did I end up here? How did I not see the truth of the situation from the start? Because you're so intuitive and perceptive. I get that people don't trick you like this easily. And I'm getting either you were or you are currently so invested in this working still, or it's like there's a part of you that's considering how it could work still. Like you haven't fully released it. I'm going to pull some oracle on this, but mostly what I'm getting is, you know, whether you stop interacting with this particular person or not, the way the situation is now needs to end. It's got you in an unhealthy energy, and your guides want you to be in a better place because you deserve that. You are worthy, and you do not deserve to be in this place. That being said, you know, like, okay, it's kind of victim mode. Like, you know you don't deserve to be in this place. But it's like that's partly what's keeping you there. Because you're like, I didn't deserve this. I did not deserve this. So it's like you're overly dwelling on it. No, you didn't. You didn't deserve this. But it happened. And it happened for a reason. It did. It is beneficial to you in some ways. It's helping you grow. But now it's time time to get out of this energy. It's time to move on from whatever this is. And maybe once you get out of this energy, once you release the connection fully, maybe it will come back around when you're both in a healthy place. Because this is a soulmate. Whether karmic or this is someone that you have a soul tied to. So, and this is a collective reading. I can't say for certain that all of you are completely done with this person, that your cycles with them are complete. But I am getting that this situation, exactly how it is, definitely, it needs to come to an end. You need to find a wholeness within yourself and not be looking for this self-worth, this comfort outside of yourself. You have this within yourself. Yes, a partner or I'm sorry, I keep going to the relationship place. I feel like most of you, this is a romantic situation, but if it's not, please just make it apply to your situation. Sorry, that took me out of the channeling for a moment. Where were we, Spirit? Yeah, so anyway, so having a partner can be great, or friend or family, someone to rely on is great, but there is this need to, find this independence and this comfort, this wholeness, this unity within yourself. When you find that balance within yourself, you'll attract those that are in that energy more easily. I mean, there is some reason why this person came into your life. It wasn't just about them. There was something for you to experience and grow from. And I feel like a lot of it is surrounding like self-worth and knowing when to say no and when to maybe stand up for yourself, when to walk away from something. Instead of going into this Queen of Swords energy. It's like, yes, this person did you wrong. This was not a pleasant situation. But don't let them turn you into this. You're this. You're an extremely intelligent, intuitive being. Extremely powerful, independent. These are extremely independent energies. Being independent doesn't mean that you can't have a connection or people to rely on, and it doesn't mean you can't ask for help or anything like that. But this isn't that. This is her codependency. You're working through some codependency things. And maybe just, like the idea that things have to be so hard that you have to work hard for things. And like, okay, so, every connection is going to have arguments. It's going to have arguments. It's going to have disagreements. But I'm getting, it's Spirit wanting you to know the difference between being human and just having those moments where you're not your best and you work through them together as friends, lovers, whatever, family members. And when things cross over into toxicity, they want you to be able to tell the difference. I'm getting that whatever this situation is leaning more towards toxic than just, regular humans working through their healing. So I do feel that for now, at least, they're asking you to step away from this. And, you know, even if you don't step away in things, that you focus on yourself. You get centered in your power and at least understand that whatever these people's choices are, whoever this is, or just anyone's choices, whatever they are, they do not have to do with you. It's about their healing and where they are at as a soul in their process of evolution. All right, let's see. What other messages or guidance do you have for our Leos at this time, please, Spirit? Sway in the wind. Self-forgiveness. Yes. So with the sway in the wind, I'm getting let go. Let go and let flow. Let things flow. You're trying to control the situation a bit, I feel like. You know, I feel like that's so much of what we're doing when we're overthinking it. It's because we want some semblance of control. So they're saying let go. Sway in the wind, that's air too, which is, you know, in tarot, swords are air of the mind. You need to release your mind. You need to release this overthinking. You need to allow yourself to flow more and forgive yourself. I was getting like trust yourself. So you may be down on yourself for having gotten into this situation in the first place because you're so intuitive and perceptive, and I'm getting like you maybe typically wouldn't take this kind of bullshit, or like you wouldn't have gotten into a connection with someone that would do this normally. This may not be for all of you. This is feeling more specific this exact moment. But either way, it's like all of you, I feel like, are surprised that you got into this situation. Like you're a little like, is this my fault? Did I bring myself here? And I mean, to a degree, we attract these situations, but I'm getting that this was a soul contract. This was something that was going to happen. Like this has been destined from your birth. You were going to interact with this person and have this learning experience no matter what. It would have, you know, maybe turned out, okay, now I'm, you know, depending on our choices, things go just a little differently, and you can't. I'm rambling about soul contracts now, but yeah, you were always going to experience this, okay? So don't be down on yourself. This came to you, I mean, it's a gift. It's a gift of growth. I know it's hard to look at it that way. Trust me. I do, but this was. So forgive yourself. You didn't do anything wrong. You're learning. Forgive them as well. Not for them, not so that you can come back together and be in each other's lives. That may be an option for some of you, but do it for yourself. I just saw 2344 on the timestamp. So yeah, go get to a place, evolve to a place where you can detach. Yeah, it's a lot about, it's a codependent energy that's, you know, very dwelling on this. And maybe your relationship was a bit codependent as well, but it's like, it's an obsessive energy. We don't have the devil card out here, but it's an obsessive energy. It's just very focused on what happened. And this is past energy is what I'm getting. You know, this may have happened to you recently, but still it's like you're clinging onto it instead of allowing yourself to move into the present moment, flow in the present moment. Okay, anything else from this deck, please, Spirit? Anything else? I think that's it from this deck. Okay. I'm going to get the Goddess guidance card, see what Goddess wants to come through for you, what message for Leo, please. What Goddess wants to come through, what message to support them in this situation. Some of you may be spending too much time inside. Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. We have Bast, independent. Not surprised to see that. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And Shell, I'm not sure how to say that. I apologize. Medicine woman, though. You are a channel for divine healing power. So yes, go outside, sway in the wind, allow things to flow. Mostly that's what I'm getting. It's stand in your power, in your energy. Embrace your independence. Embrace your ability to heal yourself in this situation. To heal the situation just by healing your perspective of it and your energy in regards to it. Heal these painful thoughts, these wounds. Don't allow them to fester. I'm hearing that's what I'm saying with the dwelling on it. You're allowing this to fester. You're focusing on it. It's not changing anything, and it's amplifying that energy for you. That's why you're in this Nine of Swords. It's it's like you're just too focused on it. Allow yourself to heal. And going outside, being in nature is wonderful medicine. It can help you release. Find some natural water to sit by and breathe. While you listen to it, put your feet in the water. Touch the earth with your bare feet, your hands. Put your butt on the earth and breathe. Lean against a tree for a while. Just feel the breeze. Watch the birds, whatever it is, the flowers swaying in the wind. There's a lot of flowers here. I heard you may want to go flower picking. There are fae here guiding you, fairies, those of the fairy realm. So you may want to try to connect with your fairy guides more. You can do so simply by going out into nature, but you can interact with them inside as well. But yeah, just embrace your own inner strength, your inner power, your ability to heal this situation yourself. You don't need closure from this person. I feel like some of you are waiting for closure. I know that desire for, just wanting the loose ends tied up, wanting all the information, like to understand why things happened the way they happened. But sometimes you just have to let go. And that's what I'm getting here. It's time to let go, to know that you are okay within yourself, just within yourself. Find that comfort, that home, that healing within yourself. Let go of this pain. You don't need it. You are worthy of love. Start by giving it to yourself. Stop dwelling on this pain. You're hurting yourself. I hope that helped, Leo. I'm excited about this channel. Keep an eye out for the other signs as I start their channels. You can find your sun, moon, and rising. Really, it can apply, for me, my intention is for it to apply to any sign in your chart. And as I said earlier, if it's not a sign that's even in your chart, it can still apply to you if the message, if it draws you in, if you seem drawn to it for some reason, but you're not a Taurus or whatever, the message could still be for you. So take care, Leo. I'll catch you next time.